Hello everyone. Through this video, we are going to discuss the questions of exercise 2.3. In my previous videos, we had already discussed the sums of exercise 2.1, 2.2. In exercise 2.1, there are some questions where we had to find out the solutions of some equations containing only one variable. Once we find out the value of the variable, our solution is completed. Actually, the questions of this exercise, exercise 2.3, is having maximum similarity to those questions of exercise 2.1. So here in this case, actually in the question we are asked to find out the solutions of the equations, and along with that we have to verify the results also, whatever we get on solving. So the question is, solve the following equations and check your results. That is the verification part. So here goes the first question. The first question is thrice x is equal to twice x plus 18. So in this case, the first and foremost thing that we have to do is we have to shift twice x to the opposite side. That means thrice x, along with thrice x, we have to put twice x in what way? Along with negative sign with it, because on the right hand side, when it was present initially, it was a positive term. When it will be shifted to the left hand side, of course the sign will be getting changed, and we shall be getting thrice x minus twice x is equal to 18. So after that I get what? Thrice x minus twice x. The result comes as x is equal to 18. So this is the solution of this equation. Now coming to the verification part. Actually verification is what? It is actually LHS. We have to check whether the LHS and RHS of the equation is carrying the same value or not after putting value of x. So here is the LHS. LHS is thrice x. So thrice x, in place of x, what can we put? 18. So once we put 18, after multiplying, we shall be getting the result to be 54. While on the right hand side, I am getting the right hand side as twice x plus 18. So again, in place of x, I shall be putting the value 18 plus 18. The result will come as 36 for this part. So result will be 36 plus 18 is equal to, what is it? It is 54. The result comes as 54. So this is actually the conclusion that we can draw here is LHS equals to RHS, because both the sides are having the same value. LHS and RHS are carrying the same value for value of x equals to 18. Hence verified. So this is how we have to solve the first question. Then after coming to the second question. The second equation is what? 5t minus 3 is equal to 3t minus 5. So again, in this case, it is very clear that we have to keep the terms containing variables on the left hand side. Normally we do that because the unknown terms are usually kept on the left hand side only. So when 3t is shifted to the left hand side, actually initially it was positive. When it is shifted to the left hand side, of course it will turn negative. So I can put here 5t minus 3t minus 3 is equal to minus 5. So I can write here 5t minus 3t. The result will come as 2t. Am I right? Then minus 3 is there along with, then minus 5. So after this, 2t is equal to minus 5. When this is shifted to the opposite side, actually initially it was carrying negative sign. Minus 3 was there. When it is shifted to the opposite side, it will be coming as plus 3. And I get the result to be 2t is equal to minus 2. Dividing both the sides by 2, I get, actually I have to make term t independent of 2. So both the sides should be divided by 2 to get this result. So 2 are getting cancelled. Here also 2 got cancelled. Result comes as minus 1. So value of t comes as minus 1. Next, there is a verification part. Like the previous sum only, we have to verify whether LHS is equal to RHS or not. So this is the verification. So proceeding with the LHS, on the left hand side, what do we get? 5t minus 3. So we have to put the value of the variable t here, and that is what? Minus 1. So 5 into minus 1 minus 3. The result will come as minus 5, because positive into negative term will be equal to negative ultimately. Means this is carrying a positive sign here. This is positive, okay? Then this is negative. So plus minus will be, their product will be of course negative. Then 5 1 are 5. Minus 3 is equal to, the operation is addition here, and the sign on the result will be negative. So it is minus 8. While on the right hand side, checking the right hand side, I'm getting the right hand side to be 3t minus 5. In place of t, again what do I have to put? In place of t, I have to put minus 1 minus 5. So positive into negative, the term will be negative, then minus 5, the result will be equal to minus 8. So here I get what? If you observe both the things, then you will get what? LHS and RHS both are equal. That is why I can put here LHS is equal to RHS, because both are having the same value, hence verified. So this is the answer of the second question. Then coming to the third sum, let us take the third equation here. So coming to the third sum, the third equation is what? 5x plus 9 is equal to 5 plus thrice x. So again the same thing we have to carry here also, means the terms containing x should be kept together on one side. So for that, this thrice x will have to be shifted to the opposite side. So it is 5x minus thrice x, yes or no, plus 9 is equal to 5. Am I right? Actually this was positive initially. When it is shifted to the opposite side, it will turn negative. So 5x minus thrice x I got here. So 5x minus thrice x, the result comes as twice x plus 9 is equal to 5. Again one thing is known to us, that the term carrying the variable should always be kept alone in one side. Therefore, the constant term should be shifted to the opposite side. So I get here twice x is equal to 5. When 9 is shifted to the opposite side, it is minus 9. And I get here twice x is equal to minus 4. That is equal to, actually that will imply twice x is equal to minus 4. Both the sides should be divided by the term which is associated with x. Actually we are trying to make x independent of 2. For that, both the sides should be divided by 2. While dividing both the sides by 2, I got what? X alone in one side. This is x. This is equal to, got cancelled. So result is minus 2. So I got here x is equal to minus 2. Now coming to the verification part. This has to be verified again. So in the verification part, what do I get? In the verification part, first we have to start with the LHS. LHS equals to 5x plus 9, yes or no? So I get here, putting the value of x here, I got 5 into minus 2 plus 9. The result comes as minus 10 plus 9. It will be equal to minus 1. Then after coming to the right hand side, what expression we are getting? 5 plus thrice x. That is equal to 5 plus 3 into minus 2. The result will be 5 plus 3 into minus 2. Actually 3 is a positive quantity, then 2 is a negative quantity. When we multiply these two, the result comes as minus 6. Yes or no? So after this plus minus, again it is minus. So the bigger term is carrying negative sign. Bigger term is carrying the negative sign here. That is why we need to do what? We have to put our result with a negative sign, that is 1. Actually 6 minus 5, it is 1. Since the term 6 is carrying negative sign, which is bigger also, the result will come as negative. Now it is very clear that the LHS and RHS both are taking the same value, means this is minus 1, then this is also minus 1. From LHS I am getting the value minus 1, and from RHS also I am getting the value minus 1. Therefore ultimately our conclusion is what? Our conclusion is what? LHS is equal to RHS, hence verified. So that is how we have to solve the second equation also. Now in my next video we are going to discuss the remaining questions of this exercise 2.3. Thank you.